Hello. Well, tonight we had the presidential debate, and it was an exciting debate. It was an opportunity for both sides to demonstrate their skills and to put their best person forward. That's the person that they think should become president of the United States. The perplexing thing for me is that many people decided not to watch the debates. Many folk determined that the debates were not important. They instead decided to watch some other things or to be engaged in other activities. And that's fine, to each his own. I've heard so many people declare to me that politics, it's just not my thing. Well, I think politics should be everybody's thing. And this is why. I'm not going to give you a list of reasons that may seem to make you feel guilty about not wanting to vote, because at the end of the day, it's to each his own. The sad thing about it is that there's so many young folk who are not in tune to the local politics as well as the national politics. Local politics are more important than the national politics because it's those local laws that will directly influence and affect you. So therefore, we must be engaged. So many times I heard people say, "Oh, what does it matter? My voice doesn't matter." Or, "Those people are just going to do what they want to do anyway." Well, they may, but one of the reasons that they are allowed to do those things is because we put them in office by not voting. We put them in office and then they pass laws that will directly affect us. Case in point, in certain places and in certain states, they're trying to pass laws to make it illegal for you to videotape police officers when they're in action. That when you interrupt a police officer in the course of their duty, you're invading that police officer's privacy. Therefore, recording a certain act is not safe for the police officer. Many of the cases that we see in the news today, the Black Lives Matter cases, somebody had the ability to record the action, the criminal action that was taking place. Well, that ability is being taken away from you. So don't vote. More today than any other time in your history of living, not voting directly affects you. And you can see that. So don't vote. Don't vote. But when police officers or anyone else invade your civil rights and they're protected by some law that you chose not to vote for or against, who should you blame? Who should you blame? I think it's important for us to think about things and think how those things will affect you. We have actors and actresses and rappers coming out trying to capitalize on the Black Lives movement. But note, buying their albums versus voting, which one do you think will help restore and protect your rights? Knowing how Jay-Z and Beyonce felt about a issue or a situation, or actually having someone to truly represent you. The minorities are becoming the majorities, but the majority is not worried because the majority of the minority refuses to vote. These are just my ideals. These are just my thoughts. After watching the debate tonight, I became inspired and had to put something down. So please subscribe. Also, make sure you look at the trailer to the new production of Shadyville in the link below. Thank you so much. Have a good night.